Good evening. Please turn off your cell phones. Thank you. Welcome to the 2022 graduation ceremony for the 6 campuses of Arundel Evening High School. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Mr. Cotterton and Mr. Bernstein. Start with the 4th row. I do want to acknowledge the fact that this is the largest group of students participating in our graduation that we've ever had. So that's pretty exciting. Ladies and gentlemen and graduates, please rise and remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance to be led by Kayla Smith, graduating from Severna Park Evening High School, followed by the national anthem played by the Arundel High School String Ensemble. Gentlemen, please remove your caps. Kayla?
All right, so we're looking this way?
Yep.
All right. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You have to stand here for the national anthem. Thank you. You may need to sit down. Or go back to your seat. Thank you. You may be seated. My name is Nelson Harayan, and I am the principal of Anne Arundel Evening High School. I will be your master of ceremonies for this evening's program. This year's graduation marks the 55th commencement of the Evening High Schools of Anne Arundel County. You can all take pride in the proud tradition of our Evening High School and for the students who have received their high school diplomas from one of our campuses. Students completing their graduation requirements this year will bring the total graduates of Evening High School to 3,770. I think that I can speak for everyone on stage this evening in saying that we are very proud of this accomplishment. I'm also very pleased to see all of you here this evening to honor our 2022 graduating class and to share in this milestone. At this time, I would like to introduce our honored guests for this evening. When I call your name, please stand to be recognized. The Honorable Corinne Frank, member of the Board of Education, County Council, District 3. Dr. Maureen McMahon, Deputy Superintendent for Academics and Strategic Initiatives. Ms. Michelle Batten, Assistant Superintendent for Curriculum and Instruction. Ms. Sarah Egan, Assistant Superintendent for Student Support Services. Ms. JoLynn Davis, Regional Assistant Superintendent. Ms. Janine Robinson, Regional Assistant Superintendent. Mr. Christopher Truffer, Regional Assistant Superintendent. Mr. Patrick Crane, Director of Alternative Education. Ms. Megan Lewis, Senior Manager of Alternative Education. And I would ask that they stand, the lead administrators for Anne Arundel Evening High School who are with their classes this evening, Mr. Robert Connerton and Ms. Sarah Wells, Annapolis Campus, Ms. Angela Marhefka and Mr. Gordon Lipton, Glen Burnie Campus, Dr. Felicia Simmons and Mr. Joseph Crisp, Meade Campus, Mr. Stephen Bernstein and Ms. Erica Holsey, North County Campus, Ms. Sunny Davenport, Severna Park Campus, and Mrs. Roddy Jablonski, and Mr. David Wilbert, South River Campus. Now I would also like to introduce the Honorable Shanika Henson, District 32, Maryland House of Delegates. The Honorable Heather Bagnall, District 33, House of Delegates. And the Honorable Lisa Rodbian, District 6, Anne Arundel County Council. Providing this evening's music, the Arundel High School String Ensemble under the direction of Mr. Ian Burns. And providing memories of this evening's event, Jeff Bernstein of Bernstein Studios. Thank you all for joining us for this evening's program. This is truly a momentous event, and I think that is shown by the dignitaries we have with us this evening to witness your graduation ceremony. And now, bringing us greetings from the Board of Education, it is my pleasure to introduce the Honorable Corinne Frank, member of the Board of Education. Ms. Frank?
Thank you, and welcome everyone for a very exciting evening on behalf of the Board of Education. We are so excited to celebrate this with you tonight. I am incredibly grateful to be here. I requested that I have this opportunity to speak here this evening because, firstly, as a night owl myself, I love the owl mascot, and I had to see that in person. Second, because I know of the challenges some of you face to make it here. I am awed by the stories of resilience, dedication, and rising to the challenge. You have made it. Congratulations. I wanted to share something tonight that I have never shared publicly, and that not many people would likely know or guess. Last year, I gave commencement speeches at my home schools of Northeast and Chesapeake High School, and it was exciting for me because I had never been on a graduation stage before. I did not graduate with my own class. I went to summer school my senior year to earn the credits that I needed to graduate, and at that time, there was no ceremony when you finished. They just sent you a diploma in the mail. I'm so thankful for Dr. Arlato that he is sure to take the time to create a ceremony for summer school graduates and that is no longer the practice. As a student, I was a smart kid, but I struggled with mental health. And because of that, I missed a lot of school. When AACPS says you have to attend a certain amount of days, they meant it. So I asked to be the board member to speak here tonight, and when I say that I am grateful and that I am honored, it's because when I look around the room and I see students who have done what I never could, it is amazing and it is humbling to see students who have found a better way and a different path and a wealth of inner strength at a young age that many in this world never will. Strength of character and resilience are not about having an easy life. It is about knowing that you have the fortitude to overcome when life is hard. Each student here has a unique story of struggle, but you have already forged resilience. You should be proud. You should be proud of what you have accomplished here. Your parents and teachers are so proud of you, and I hope that you thank them for all of the help that they have given you on this journey, but at the end of the day, be proud of yourself. I tell my own children that the secret to success is simply to work hard and make good decisions. I know that each of you has worked hard, and you have made this decision to be here tonight. Hard work and common sense and faith will guide you through this life. Because I am in the unique position to give you the last few pieces of advice while you are still students, I will take the opportunity to share with you the advice that was shared with me the year I graduated. First, the race is long, but in the end, it is only with yourself. And second, always remember, wear sunscreen. Really. Life is unexpected. If you find yourself someday in a position to be on a graduation stage giving advice to the next generation, or if you give advice to friends, siblings, or one day your own children, I hope you will pass that advice down to them as well, along with the lessons you will have learned yourself. After every struggle you have been through the last 2 years, you are stronger than those who have been here in this moment before you. You are more ready to conquer the world than those who have been here before you. You have found the strength that eludes many people. You chose to persevere during one of the most difficult 2 years that anyone in my generation has ever experienced, a pandemic, and you are still here. You can overcome. You have proven it tonight. Keep going, continue to crush your goals, and continue to conquer this world. Congratulations, class of 2022.
Thank you. As educators involved with Evening High School, we're often asked, why do we go out at night and devote so much time to help our students get through school? I have a story that I think says it best. This is a story particularly for the parents and guests here this evening. Once upon a time, there was a wise man that used to go to the ocean to do his writing. He had a habit of walking on the beach before he began his work. One day, he was walking along the shore. As he looked down the beach, he saw a human figure moving like a dancer. He smiled to himself to think of someone who would dance so happily early in the day. So he began to walk faster to catch up. And as he got closer, he saw that the figure was a young woman, and she wasn't dancing at all. Instead, she was reaching down to the sand and picking up something and very gently throwing it into the ocean. As he got close, he called out, "Good morning, what are you doing?" The young woman paused, looked up and replied, "Throwing starfish into the ocean." "Why are you throwing starfish into the ocean?" he asked. "The sun is up, the tide is going out, and if I don't throw them in, they'll die." The man replied, "Don't you realize that there are miles and miles of beach and starfish all along it? You can't possibly make a difference." The young woman listened politely, then bent down, picked up another starfish, and threw it into the sea, past the breaking waves, and said, "It made all the difference for that one." Ladies and gentlemen, this is why we're here this evening. We're here to make a difference for that one student. These students are here because a few dedicated people wanted to make all the difference in their lives. I want to share with you a letter that was sent to the faculty of Glen Burnie Evening High School, or excerpts from it. "I've had to work very hard to make a living while I tried to complete my high school diploma. I'm not going to lie, it's been very hard. I'm always tired. I appreciate the patience my teachers have had with me. I will never forget how great I felt when I realized I would be successful in my goal of becoming a high school graduate in the United States of America." Thank you, Juan Ramirez Rivas. He is one of our many starfish. The diploma has a very special meaning for our graduates. Our student speakers this evening will be speaking to the theme, the diploma and what it means to me. Our first speaker is Jamarian Leon Parker, graduating senior from Annapolis Evening High School. Jamarian. Loud and slow. Slow. Well, people need to hear what you have to say.
I know. Good evening, everybody. What does the future hold? That is a question I feel many of us have. Me, I often question things like, am I going to succeed? Are my dreams going to be a reality? Oftentimes, I feel like a big fish in a small pond or a rose that grew from concrete. At times, I wanted to give up, but I had to learn how to keep going. During my 9th grade year, it was tough. I started playing football, but I ended up quitting and not caring about it anymore. I started to get into trouble. Grades started to slip, and nothing was going the way I wanted it to go. Unexpectedly, I stopped coming to school and never really wanted to be there anymore. I was fighting and doing things I should not be doing. I barely passed the 9th grade. During the summer, I did not know what I wanted to do. Before school had started back up, I wanted to quit and not go anymore. It was boring and pointless for me to keep going. I had bigger dreams at the time, and school was not one of them. But thankfully, I had a great, loving support system that encouraged me to keep going. I want to thank the incredible women in my life, my mother, grandmothers, and aunts, for pushing me to continue my education. So I decided to enroll into evening high school in 10th grade. I thought it was a better idea at first. I hated night school and really was not about to come back after the first day. I was not trying to waste a whole 6 hours of my night at school. My mom kept pushing me to go, and I just kept going and just got through it. It wasn't fun being in school at night because I could not spend time with my friends. But I did make it through the 10th grade and with decent grades. 11th grade year got better, and I started to be more accountable with going to school at night. I realized that it was a clever idea to go to school at night because I stopped getting into trouble and my grades improved. During my 11th grade year, I got my first job, and let me tell you, the job was terrible. I was working at a fast food restaurant. I was given one piece of advice that I still hold value to this day. I was told that if I did not get my diploma, then this was as good as it was going to get. And let me tell you, that was not good enough for me. During those tough times when it may be difficult to keep your dreams, or when you feel that no one may care, you can be successful, no matter your place of growth. At this time, I would like to recite a poem for you by the late Tupac. The title of the poem is A Rose That Grew from Concrete. Did you hear about the rose that grew from a crack in the concrete? Proving nature's laws wrong. It learned to walk without having feet. Funny it seems, but by keeping its dreams, it learned to breathe fresh air. Long live the rose that grew from concrete when no one else cared. Remember, just like the rose, you can grow, whether that is a concrete or that's an atlas. You can do whatever you set your mind to. I brought my grades up to straight A's, and ever since then, I did not let them drop. By doing this, it opened many opportunities for me. For example, the Career X program with Arundel County Workforce Development. This opportunity created a partnership with a local electric company to help me prepare for my future career choices. The owner of Wiseman Electric has paid for me to go to school for 4 years to further my education in electric. In conclusion, I would just like to wish my peers success in all that they do. Congrats, class of 2022.
Thank you. Our next speaker is Jasmine Nay Cook, graduating senior from Glen Burnie Evening High School. Jasmine? Nice and loud and slow. Everybody hears.
Hello, I'm Jasmine. I'm here to tell you how evening high school is the reason why I'm graduating on time. In the beginning of 10th grade, I figured out that I was pregnant. And I felt overwhelmed with joy and excitement, but I was also scared and worried about what that meant for my future. At day school, I was failing over half of my classes because I was constantly in the bathroom throwing up or not showing up because I was at home in bed. In the second semester of 10th grade is when I switched to evening high school, and I noticed quickly that it was going to be much better because my pregnancy symptoms were a lot more under control, and because of that, my grades were much better. All my teachers were much more relaxed, and it felt like less work was given because they made sure every student on every learning level could handle it. The teachers actually helped students with whatever they needed, unlike day school. They were also more understanding about my pregnancy because they understood even though I wouldn't always make it to my classes, I'll still be able to get my work done. I decided to stick with evening high school because it was a lot less stressful, and I'm glad I did because now I'm graduating on time and with a high GPA. That wasn't I'm also grateful for the wonderful people, students and teachers that I've met over the few years. My favorite teacher throughout my whole experience at evening high school was Miss Sewell. Sadly, she cannot be here tonight. But because since I met her, she was always here for me, good times and bad. Me and her other students were always there for her as well. She had impacted me and a lot of other students because she always treats her students as if they're her own kids. She keeps it real with us. She was always helpful to me. I could always go to her for anything, schoolwork or personal needs. And she would always know how to help. I will surely really miss her. I believe evening high school made it possible for me to graduate. I had a lot of fun over the few years, and I am happy to say that I will be going to Global College to further my education for me and my two wonderful kids at home.
Speaking next is Inadia Sandra Harris, graduating from Meade Evening High School. Loud and slow.
Good evening, family and friends. My name is Inadia Sandra Harris, and I'm so excited to share my story. The end of my 9th grade summer, I found out I was pregnant with my daughter, India, who is now 3. Hi, India. I know she out there. Having her so young changed my priorities and responsibilities, making it difficult for me to attend day school. While working, I came across several administrators, namely Dr. Simmons, Ms. Booker, and Ms. Smith, that encouraged me to pursue night school and receive my high school diploma. Since enrolling in evening high school, I have completed over 8 classes. My first thoughts of evening high school were that this was going to be a breeze and that the work would be easy or the teachers wouldn't care. In 2021, I decided to withdraw from evening high school and get my GED once school became strictly virtual. I contacted Dr. Simmons and told her to withdraw me from all my classes and that I was done. As you can see, that did not work out well. Later that year, I called Dr. Simmons and asked her to re-enroll me back into class because I was determined to graduate and establish a life for myself and my daughter, India. Today is graduation day for me, and I stand here with excitement because I pushed through. I feel like night school is looked upon as less, but it's really just an opportunity for us to pursue our education, no matter what obstacles we are facing. With hard work, persistence, dedication, and many tears that I put into evening high school, while always maintaining a full-time work schedule, I am finally able to receive my high school diploma. Something that I threw out of my mind 2 to 3 years ago. And without the help of my mother, Kiana and Shannon, my sister, Ijane, and my grandmother, Sandra, I don't know if I would be able to be here in front of you today. I am so happy to be here with so many students like me, reaching the point that I dreamed about since my first day of kindergarten, and grateful for giving me the confidence that I needed to tackle any obstacle placed in my life. With that being said, I just want to say thank you to the dedicated staff and administrators of Night School that genuinely work hard for us students in our education. And thank you to Lola and to Jaden for always encouraging me to finish and finishing with me. I plan to attend Paul Mitchell Cosmetology School to pursue my passion and enter into nursing school with the focus of phlebotomy while I complete my first year class of cosmetology school. I hope this is not your endpoint, because we all just prove that we can get through anything. I am very privileged to be in front of you today and learn from my teachers and peers and walk amongst the most challenged and amazing group of students who persevered to be here today. It is now our time, and look at the joy on my face, even though I'm nervous, and I hope I pass all my energy on to you guys because you deserve it. Thank you again, class of 2022.
Thank you very much. Our fourth student speaker will be Hope Francis Riley, graduating senior from South River Evening High School. Loud and slow.
Okay. Good evening to our honored guests and fellow graduates of class of 2022. I am absolutely honored to be standing here representing the class of 2022. Before I begin, I'd like to thank you all for joining us this evening here in this room. This is an incredibly special moment for all of us, and I want you to know we all appreciate you being here this evening. I am so proud of us. All of our hard work, stressful times, and sacrifice have finally paid off. Now it's time to close the high school chapter of our lives and turn the page to start fresh and new. I originally went to Southern High School for half of my freshman year. During that time, I was struggling and felt surrounded by teachers who didn't understand how to help me, and a population that was too big for me to feel comfortable navigating through. The decision to transfer to Evening High was not easy, but has given myself and others another chance to receive the same education we wanted to get from day school. I went from failing my freshman year completely to getting a 4.0 GPA on my report card. I worked really hard to get back to where I knew I belonged academically. It was not without struggles, though. My inspiration came from my teachers at South River Evening High, who went the extra mile for me to make sure I can be where I am today. They read me and understood my story. They turned lessons around and around into something I could understand. I'm lucky to say I got to walk into the building every day for 4 years and be surrounded by people who cared about my education, my feelings, my well-being, and especially my mental health. I have spent years feeling like high school was taking forever. I know some of you probably did too. When I'd walk into school and hear my teachers say, just a few months left, just a few weeks left now. But it didn't feel like it. Now I stand here today and it all hits me. It's finally finished, and I won't see those people who shaped me into the person I become anymore. This change is hard, but I'll cherish the memories I have here, and I know that those same people are the reason I have skills and confidence to continue pushing to lead a successful life after high school. I'd like to give a special thanks to Ms. Holmes, who always takes the time and patience to help each and every one of her students, no matter what the problem is or how frustrating we make her at night. Ms. Holmes is the perfect example of exactly why when students have a difficult time in day school, we find our place in Evening High with caring and thoughtful teachers like Ms. Holmes. Teachers and administrators that value students are why I'm able to stand up here tonight and say that I'm headed to Arundel Community College in the fall to begin studying radiology technology. And I cannot wait to begin writing the next chapter of my story. Thank you. Lastly, I'm proud to be here with our class and sharing this achievement. That is us finishing high school and taking the first leap into our future. Be proud of yourselves and be proud of your accomplishments. Congratulations, class of 2022. Thank you.
Thank you. Every one of our graduates has a story, and these are just a few. They're hard to tell, and I hope they are an inspiration to all of you. Please join me in giving our graduation speakers a great round of applause. The presentation of the diploma represents the completion of what for many of our students has been a very difficult path. The diploma is a symbol of this accomplishment and the key to the future, which for you is about to open. Conferring the diplomas this evening will be the Honorable Corinne Frank, member of the Board of Education. Ms. Frank, would you come to the podium, please? Graduates, please stand. And there you go. Oh, I'm sorry.
On behalf of the faculty and staff of Anne Arundel Evening High School, I recommend to you the members of the class of 2022 as qualified candidates of the State of Maryland High School Diploma.
By virtue of the authority invested, we did it backwards, didn't we? Okay, I'll let you.
Okay,
do
I have to do that part.
Yes, you do.
Thank you. By virtue of the authority invested in the Anne Arundel County Board of Education, under the laws of the State of Maryland, I do now award diplomas evidencing the satisfactory completion of the prescribed course of studies to the students of Anne Arundel Evening High School, who have been recommended for graduation by the faculty of this school.
Thank you.
Sorry about that.
Evening high school students, please be seated. We have implemented the Latin Honor System in Anne Arundel County Public Schools. The Latin Honor System recognizes exceptional academic achievement by graduating students. Cum laude with honors is for students who have received a 3.4 or higher unweighted grade point average as calculated after the 7th semester in high school. Magna cum laude recognizes students who have received a 4.0 grade point average. Our cum laude graduate, Jamie Rivera Montoya, graduating from Annapolis Evening High School, is recognized today with a Bronze Stole. Our magna cum laude graduate is Alexia Booz, graduating from North County Evening High School. She is recognized with a Silver Stole. Please stand now so we may applaud your achievement. Awarding of the diplomas will be Ms. Frank and Dr. McMahon. Diplomas will be awarded by Evening High School campus. The first Evening High School campus will be Annapolis. First row of Annapolis graduates, please rise and come forward to the bottom of the stairs. As your name is called, come onto the stage to receive your diploma. Please stop as you get your diploma and turn to the camera so that your picture can be taken with Ms. Frank and Dr. McMahon. Students on stage will be announced first for each school. The first graduate for Annapolis campus of Anne Arundel Evening High School, Jamarian Leon Parker. Jawan Theoropoulos Booz. Kevin Leonel Contreras. Mario Saul Gomez Segura. Kishana Marianne Harley. Jason Antonio Mendez Garcia. Erica Yasmin Pleites Hernandez. Juan Carlos Polanco Diaz. Jaime Antonio Rivera Montoya, cum laude graduate. Nelson Omar Rivera. There we go. Alexander Ruiz. Katia Alejandra Sanchez Reyes. Derek Johan Tercios. Gladys Beatriz Arias Peña. Victoria Zarate Martinez. Glen Burnie campus. Jasmine Nay Cook. I didn't give them fair warning. Glen Burnie campus. Jasmine Nay Cook. Did she come up? Okay. Vincent Eugene Aylshire. Zentrell Correa Mackey. Tyra Anana McKinnon. Nakira Raquel Owens. Juan Adolfo Ramirez Rivas. Just wait a second. Okay. Asia Nicole Ritter. Clarissa May Irider Salvador. Taekwon Cameron Thomas. Julian Mark Viruet. Amarius Raekwon White. Troy Lee Wicker. Meade Campus, please come to the foot of the stage. Meade Evening High School campus, Inadia Sandra Harris. Derek Tyler Abbott. Trinity Nicole Abbott. Cesar Staros Alarcon. Aaron Demetrius Allen Daniels. Diamonique DeMarco Gray. Sujaden Jeremiah Griffin. Emily Hope Hamilton. Angel Denise Hyde. Crystal Alexis Martinez. Leonel David Mediation Flores. Jennifer Michelle Sanchez. Career and Technology graduate, Army Junior ROTC. Selvine Isi Soto. Micah Esteban Vilche Shorter. North County campus, please come to the stairs.
This one showed up. This one showed up.
Theater, oh, she showed up. I'm sorry. We do have another graduate from Meade Evening High School, Danielle Marie Urquhart. Got it. We're glad you're here. North County campus of Evening High School. First graduate, Christian Alexander Bierman. Alexia Brooke Booz, magna cum laude graduate. Xavier Hugh Clark. Justin Tyler Haynes. Taylor Michelle Hilton. Kenny David Hoffman. Isaiah Michael McDonald. Samantha Nasha Mirez. Mirka Overa. Winner Rodrigo Pineda Pernillo. Bryce Andrew Simpson. Minnie Altabella Smith. Wakobe Devin Walker. Lola Travell Williams. Severna Park campus, please come to the stairs. Kayla Monet Smith. Joshua Michael Amend. Sivan Palma Dominguez. South River campus. Hope Francis Riley. Career and Technology Education, Career Transitions graduate. Ever Daniel Aguilar Gomez. Corinne Keturah Bradley. I just do Corinne? That's who it was? Okay. Jonah Wayne Buckler, Career and Technology Education, Career Transitions. Kenneth Lee Carpenter. Christopher Deshawn Corbett. Pierce Robert Corrigan. Kent Dylan Crable. Angelina Marie DeBerry. Lucy Hersey Ford, Career and Technology Education, Career Transitions graduate. Kamaya Maishe Lewis, Career and Technology Education, Career Transitions graduate. Matthew James Lunt. Corelli Lisbeth Jennifer Menhibar. Jennifer Yasmin Moya Castillo. Paul Michael Zassadil. Is he there? Yeah. From Glen Burnie campus, Tyson Douglas Vinson. What? Lastly, from South River campus, Babukar Salah. Sorry. I know. Phew. Thank you very much for your assistance. Graduates, please rise. Graduates, as the diploma represents the key to your future, the changing of your tassel from one side to the other represents your passage into this new, challenging stage of your life. At this time, move your tassel from the right side to the left. Parents, families, friends, I'm proud to present the Evening High School class of 2022. Graduates, you may be seated. And now, closing thoughts from Kayla Smith, proud graduate of Anne Arundel Evening High School. Kayla. You want the stool?
No, I think I'm good.
You okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Congratulations, class of 2022. Ooh, I'm a little nervous, so bear with me. All right. We stand here today on the precipice of the future. It is no longer a distant reality anymore. It begins here, it begins today. We began high school as children and we are leaving here as adults. We have completed a basic education that will serve as the platform we use to launch ourselves into our futures. Some of us will go on to college, others will go straight into the workforce, but each of us will travel our own paths. No matter where we go or what we do, there are challenges ahead of us. What I'm asking from each of you and from myself is to meet those challenges straight on with your head held high and your heart wide open. It is not enough to simply try to get by in life. That doesn't move the world forward. You must try to excel in everything you do, strive for excellence in every task, large or small. Although it may not be easy to see, every accomplishment you achieve is adding to the world's accomplishments. Your individual success benefits the society because when you succeed, you lighten the burden on your fellow man and woman. When you succeed, you are able to give rather than take. Imagine if every individual lived up to his or her own potential. Think about how amazing that would be, how much better off the world would be. Now imagine if just half of those individuals lived up to their potential. The world would still be an awesome place. If even a quarter of those individuals worked to make their lives successful, they could still make some awesome contributions to society. Well, we may not have the power to inspire the entire world to strive for success, but we do have the power to achieve it for ourselves. My challenge for each of you and to myself is to do all that you can do to reach your full potential. If each one of us in this graduating class is able to do that, just imagine the effect that would have on our world. The future is truly in our hands, so let us make the most of it. Thank you very much, and once again, congratulations, class of 2022.
Thank you, Kayla. Graduates, you are ready for your future. You are the class of 2022. Guests, please wait until the graduates have all exited the auditorium before leaving to join them. Graduates, please rise. Parents, friends, and families, special guests, please rise in honor of our graduating class as they leave the auditorium. Mr. Burns? Lead administrators, lead out your class. That concludes this evening's ceremony. Have a good evening. Drive carefully. Thank you very much.